The city of Murfreesboro is applying for a federal transportation grant for a pedestrian improvement project along Mercury Boulevard from Southeast Broad Street to Middle Tennessee Boulevard. One of the requirements of the grant is to host a public meeting to get input from citizens. The meeting was held at Pedestrian Park Community Center.
Part of the application for this grant, we're required to have a public meeting where we will actually take input from citizens on what they would like to see happen along this corridor during this project.
This is a very competitive grant, meaning there are several other cities that are also applying for this money.
It is a very competitive process. We know that there's about $12 million available in this particular pool. This particular project is going to be about 1.2, so you can see that that's about 10% of that money. There's typically about 40 applicants in various cities throughout, so the construction is 80% federal funded, 20% local funded. City be responsible for 20% of the match for that project.
The proposed project is at the intersection of Southeast Broad Street and Mercury Boulevard and extends to Middle Tennessee Boulevard. Sidewalks will be installed along both sides of Mercury Boulevard, and with Kroger moving into the old Roses building in the near future, pedestrians will have a safe access to the shopping center.
Improvements that we're looking at is on Mercury Boulevard, actually installing sidewalks from Broad Street down to Middle Tennessee Boulevard. We're trying to do everything within the existing right-of-way, and that is part of the process. We are, looking at putting in handicap pedestrian movements at the signals for Broad Street, also Middle Tennessee Boulevard, and we're also looking at the new proposed signal at First Street, which will be going in when the Kroger's move in.
This area is already served by Rover, the city's transit system, but with the addition of sidewalks and crosswalks, it will be safer and easier to access the vehicles.
With having sidewalks on both sides, it would also help the ridership for Rover. We've got two schools here, we've got Pedestrian Park, we've got the housing in this area, so we think it's a good location to increase and help the pedestrian movement.